How is everybody doing? Welcome to the Cross-Eyed Texan. It's Friday, so we're going to do a Friday fragrance review. And this is one that has been all over the internet, but I have yet to see a full breakdown of this fragrance. It's always part of a buying guide, and I think it's because this fragrance has been out for 11 years. Or no, I can't do math, 13 years. And as you can tell from the thumbnail, it's Prada Luna Rosa, the original one in the group. So before we get to the fragrance, let's just take our look away around the box as if I just bought it, because I did. Now, this fragrance retails for anywhere from $90 to $110. I actually found this at Ultra Beauty, and it was $70, and I was a little scared because I thought it might be a clone. But let's take a look around the box. There's the stripe on the top right there. There's a little code on the side that does absolutely very little. Ingredients and stuff like that on the back. There is a batch code which I did run, and this is 6 months and 5 days old. So it checks out. It's legit. So I was pretty pleased to pick this up for $70 because I like the way it smelled. I ordered one of these little micro perfume things, and I liked the way it smelled, but it didn't seem to last as very long. In fact, the micro perfume that I got, it seemed to dissipate in a couple hours. Well, I'm glad I took a chance and got it, because maybe I've got an old one from them, or the atomizer just wasn't putting out enough juice. But let's go ahead and break this down. Let me show you around the bottle. I think for the money, they could probably have done a better job than the plastic cap. But the bottle's kind of cool. This brushed aluminum looking plastic. And what's cool is the bottle actually narrows down right there and goes up under that. So if you were to peel this off, you could see that bottle narrow down. And there's the batch code. I'm going to try to flip it over, because I had to take a picture of that with my phone so I could read it. As many of you know, I'm visually impaired. So it was very hard to read. But it was the first batch code I ran because I was nervous. I went back to Ultra Beauty, and they don't have these for $70 anymore. I think someone made a mistake, and I was able to get some of it. So I'm going to spray some more on, because I think you could get away with 6 or 8 sprays of this. So let's talk about this. Let's go over the notes from top to bottom. The notes are lavender, orange, clary sage, spearmint, ambroxan, and ambrette. I did some little research. Ambrette is kind of a musky type thing, and you could definitely pick that up in the fragrance. Now, I want to explain something. Why did I take my thumbnail with these sitting in front of some speakers? Two seemingly unrelated things. Well, the speakers that I took the thumbnail with are the Q Acoustics 3020. And they are an award-winning speaker, but they don't really do one thing spectacular. They do everything very, very well. They're balanced. They have clear mid-range. They have treble that's clear but not harsh, and bass for a 5 1/4 inch driver that's very pleasing. And I find the tie-in between this fragrance and the type of speakers these are to be quite similar. This does everything very well. It is not a beast mode fragrance. You'd probably have to refresh when you got home from work, but you could get away with 5 to 6 sprays of this. You know, my routine is back of the neck, crook of the arms, and usually a couple in the shirt. I don't do it right up here. I'll do it further down here, and I'll do one on my shirt. But this stuff smells absolutely fantastic. It may not be the best one in the line, because like these speakers, there are some new ones that have come out. The 3020Is have made some improvement, but the original often gets overlooked. And to me, this stuff is like a spray-on antidepressant. It lifts my spirits every time I apply it. It smells great. People say it smells soapy. I personally don't get that. What I get is that wonderful combination from the orange, the clary sage, and the spearmint. It just smells alive and fresh and clean and invigorating. And what more do you need from a signature scent? This stuff is fantastic, and I feel like it gets overlooked. And if you can find it for less than $100, I would snatch this stuff up in a heartbeat. It's a great fragrance. I will probably pick up some of the other ones in the line. I very much want to get Luna Rosa Black, but they are quite proud of it. So if I don't get that, I won't be too upset. But I'm almost tempted to buy a backup bottle of this right away. The next one in the line that I want to try is Luna Rosa Carbon. If I can find a good deal on that, I'll get that. I was not a huge, oh gosh, what is that stuff model after? I can't even think about it. Sauvage fan. It was just too much. It was like a punch in the nose. So I think that would be great. I'm going to get a sample of that from Micro Perfumes and try it out. But don't overlook this. Look around, see if you can find a good deal on it. But I'm going to be burning through this bottle. This is going to be my signature summer scent. And I just picked up 3 or 4 fragrances. Tomorrow I have White Musk from Authenticity Perfumes coming. Looking forward to that. And I still owe you guys a review on Chrome EDP. If you're a Chrome fan, you're going to want to check this one out. This is really good stuff, but honestly, I like this. I can't say I like it better, but man, this stuff just smells great. So check this out. Don't overlook it just because it's the original. And if you get a chance to find some of these speakers, the Q Acoustics 3020, snatch them up. You'll be very pleased. Thank you for watching. We're up to 461 subscribers, marching ever closer to 500. Got a shaving video coming up. My Game Changer .76 is going to be in the mail tomorrow. So Saturday Night Shave is going to be a good one. We're going to use that razor, and we're going to use some tobacco, and we're going to give that razor a thorough test and see if it's going to be the high-end razor that I've been looking for. Anyway, God bless you guys. Thanks a lot for watching the channel. If this video was even remotely helpful, give me a thumbs up. If you like to smell good, if you're into shaving, if you're into, male grooming and things on the cheap, let me know. And subscribe to the channel. God bless.